you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
Okay, Patriots, this is Secret Service Sam. Happy Monday. Hope you're not having a case of the Mondays. If you are, get rid of them. Get rid of them because we don't need them right now. We are just here for happy vibes. Happy, shiny people holding hands. Remember that one? Probably not, but if you do, shout out to yourself. Anyway, I'm digressulating. I'm Secret Service Sam. This is Samson's World. This is where court, culture, and comedy collide. That's right. They collide for your enjoyment. This is your world, Patriots. And let's just get right into it. Hold on.
Here's
Somebody
what's
said
happening
something.
in your world.
It's your world. I have some very exciting news for any of the Kin Panama fans, the guy who took us on that wonderful journey with K25. The guy from Panama who actually had a meteorite land in his yard. It lit on fire. It was on fire, I'm sorry, when it hit his yard. And this guy raised a rock. It turned into this like spidery, crab-like looking, wet and tentacles, but like kind of like a root kind of alien thing. He grew it. He grew his following to 500,000 followers on TikTok in just a month. And then he, and then he let it go in a park in Panama. Everybody panicked, right? There was panic in Panama. The actual park had to say, look, this is a restricted area. Okay. Nobody has been up there. Please don't come. I was ready to go to Panama. I was asking people to raise money for me so I could go to Panama. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm digressulating. I mean, Ken is, the big news is he is coming to visit me in LA. And I'm not sure he wanted me to say that, but cat's out of the bag. I don't care. I'm hoping to get a nice little interview with him. But he is coming to LA at an undisclosed time to an undisclosed location where him and I will meet, maybe have some coffee. That's what I'm drinking right here. My Nespresso. Nespresso sponsors me. I do a little, I don't know, one of the tan swirl things. I don't know what it is. It's great coffee. I even bring it with me out of town. And then I throw a little soy milk in there. I know what you guys are thinking, Sam, that's going to give you man boobs, but I'm not scared of them. Anyway, going to keep this show rolling. This is crazy, guys. The top headline, I don't even know why. Jamie Foxx had his famous holiday party over the weekend, Halloween party. Glorilla played it, and somebody threw a bottle at Glorilla. They were not letting her cook. And look at Jamie Foxx's reaction.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Wasn't me.
Who did it?
No, I didn't do it.
Why would you do some shit like that, goofy ass nigga? What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I didn't do it. I mean, Glorilla was mad. She was out of there. She was like, I am not going to be cooking. I am not cooking in this place, Jamie. She says, I don't know how y'all do it out here in LA, but that's not, she was like, in Memphis, I would come out there and crook you up, man. She's like, I would get a crunk. You know what I mean? She would fuck you up, if you know what I'm talking about. It's 420 Patriots here in Los Angeles. Los Angeles Dodgers, big night tonight, Monday, World Series Game 3. There's going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday Dodgers games here against the Toronto Blue Jays. If you guys are following, it's going to be hot. I am hoping that Ohtani is locked in. I'm hoping Freddie Freeman is locked in. I'm hoping Kiki Hernandez is locked in. Who else? Will Smith, dude, the just normalest white dude name ever. Will Smith needs to be locked. Everybody lock in, Dodgers. Let's bring home the series. That's what I'm talking about. Also, here's what's happening in your world. It's your world, guys. Here is what is happening. Are you guys paying attention to 3i Atlas? There's a lot of crazy footage. I don't know what to believe in a world of Sora, AI, people we can't believe, who's real, who's not, who's human, who's even human. Are they here now? Have they been here? Lots of questions to ask and answer. But we have video, a time lapse of 3AI Atlas. It looks like one of those, like a caterpillar almost, or if you zoom in like an amoeba. It looks like if you zoom in, like when you were in lab class and they're like, here, spitting. Well, maybe not that. I don't know. I'm digressulating all over the face and the place. I don't know. But listen, here's my point. Look at this thing. It looks like, am I right? It looks like something you'd see deep, deep underwater. Freaky as all get out. Look at that. It's almost like, do you see tentacles? It looks like it's crawling across space, but it's not. What is 3i Atlas? It's not a comet. Did you guys just see that? That is not a comet. Look at that thing. I'm going to get some updates on 3i Atlas right now. This is okay. Hold in there, folks. Here's some more. 3i Atlas is the third known interstellar object to pass through our solar system, discovered on July 1st, 2025 by the Atlas telescope. It is a comet with a hyperbolic trajectory. It's not a comet. I'm not believing it's a comet. Fake news. I don't, it's okay. I just don't really believe in that stuff. It's not going to hit Earth. NASA has confirmed it poses no threat and will pass by at a safe distance. It's about 107. The comet's closest approach to Earth will be approximately 1.8 astronomical units, or about 170 million miles. Oh, we're good, guys. It's gonna be 170 million miles away. So even if it passes by, who cares? Nothing to worry about. Now, let's move it on here. We got a lot of crazy stuff to get through. This is kind of crazy. We're gonna go to the icy freezy people, because in Chicago, out of control. And this one dad, this is an interesting thing, because this dad makes such a great point that we don't understand things until they hit our front yard sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, we're like, oh, that sucks. That happened to that guy. But when it happens to you, you start to care. You start to understand. Listen to this.
Side expressing outrage tonight after federal agents once again deploy chemical agents against protesters. This time, it happened as parents and children were heading to a neighborhood Halloween parade.
Yeesh.
Tear gas in Old Irving Park right now. Our own neighborhood, scaring our children.
Chaos rocks a quiet Northwest Side neighborhood.
Started hearing some whistles, and when I looked out, I saw two fully uniformed Customs and Border Patrol agents tackling a guy to the ground, literally in my front yard right here.
That man had been working construction on a nearby home when federal agents chased him down and took him into custody in the 3700 block of North Kildare. His brother saying he's an undocumented immigrant who came to the U.S. with his family at 4 years of age.
The out of here, man.
Within moments, angry neighbors poured out of their homes, joining protesters blowing whistles who'd been on patrol looking for federal agents.
I don't understand how you could think this way, man. Scaring the children.
As angry residents shouted, the federal agents began lobbing tear gas around 9:50 Saturday morning. That's just minutes before the scheduled start of an annual Halloween parade organized by the Old Irving Park Association.
You had folks who were literally out on the street taking their kids to this Halloween parade when this happened. And I didn't see anybody with a weapon. I didn't see anybody make physical contact with these agents.
Right.
I didn't see anybody do anything that justified, for example, taking my 7-year-old neighbor to the ground.
Kolb says his 70-year-old neighbor was also taken into custody.
Crazy.
After about a half hour, the agents got in their cars and drove away. The Halloween party was held, but neighbors say many people stayed home.
Yeah, you
Kolb,
think?
who's a former Cook County prosecutor, retrieved the chemical canisters and gave them to a law firm that is preparing a lawsuit against the federal government.
That's right. I think so many people are going to have lawsuits against the federal government, man, because these guys are so sloppy. They're like hiring Proud Boys basically to be border patrol.
I was pretty upset, to be honest with you. I
really?
am an attorney. I used to work with and in law enforcement, and watching this happen in my front yard was just not something that I ever thought was going to come to my front door.
You hear that? On his front yard, and it was not something he ever thought would come to his front door. That is the human flaw.
But
not caring about it until it comes to your front door, and seeing that this is totally out of control, and not caring about it until it comes to your front door.
You know, here we are.
That's true. And here we are. There we go. Man, that is crazy. What do you guys think about that? I think it's sad. I think they're out of control. I mean, look at this guy. And you hear at the Laugh Factory, Chicago, I reported that yesterday. They arrested the manager of the Laugh Factory of the comedy club. What are we doing? Now you can't laugh anymore? You gotta, what? Look at this guy. Look how unprofessional this is. These guys are clowns, dude.
Help me! Help me! Ayuda! Ayuda!
Terrible.
Ayuda!
It's so painful. Like, is there not a better way to do this? You know? Why can't we do it the right way?
Ayúdame! They're trying to kill me!
Look at this.
Ayúdame! That's not a fight,
Look at this. The guy gets rid of his gun. Oh my God. He's striking. Look at that. And then aims it. Oh my God. Guys, this is not an SNL skit. Fumbles his gun down. Oh my God. And then runs for it. Yeah, the guy they're arresting looks really dangerous because the guy dropped his gun and he sat there and just watched him. Do you see this guy? He's just sitting there like, man, this dude's... Look at this. Why does he gotta have the zip ties tied around his neck? That's weird. So they both pull their guns because he dropped his gun? What if that gun went off and shot somebody?
Put the gun down.
Yeah, put it down.
Put the gun down.
Yeah.
Put the gun down. You're gonna shoot him? Point the gun. We have it.
Wow, dude.
Hey, he's gonna shoot me at me. Oh my God. He was gonna shoot me at me.
Dude. Proud Boy training camp. I mean, these guys are so unprofessional. That's just what I don't understand. And I saw too, let me find this actually. The boxer who has denounced Trump, man. I mean, this is crazy. People are coming out. Hold on. Hang on, Patriots, Patriots, it's gonna get good again. Thanks for joining me, guys. This is Samson's World, where court, comedy, and culture collide for your viewing enjoyment. Sorry I was a little bit late today. Had a lot to take care of. Had to take my son to driving school. Here we go. Look at this.
Hey, I want to let y'all know I'm not with Donald Trump no more. I don't support him. I don't like him. I think he's a corrupted leader.
Bryce Mitchell,
and,
UFC fighter.
Yeah, it took me a while to come to that conclusion, but I finally am coming to it. I do not like the guy at all.
Okay.
The first thing for me was he didn't release the Epstein files. They're even acting like they didn't exist.
Facts.
And, of course, they're sending Israel and Ukraine all of our tax dollars, just like the numbnuts before him did. put
Facts,
America
man.
last.
4 and
And now
more.
he's blaming the beef farmers for the price of beef. Hey,
Yep.
I'm not biased, man. He talked a good game. He tricked me. I was fooled. I admit it. Okay, now let me tell you how bad I think this is, though. This is really this bad, guys. I want y'all, if you're a Christian, I want you to get into Revelation 13:3, and I want you to read that verse. Yeah, about the Antichrist, about the one.
Guys, pay attention to this. Revelation 13:3.
Who was fatally wounded in the head. Then he was miraculously healed, and the whole world marveled. Revelation 13:3, and I want you to read that verse. Yeah, about the Antichrist, about the one who was fatally wounded in the head. Then he was miraculously healed, and the whole world marveled at him and said, no man can make war with him. Yeah, I do think that Donald Trump is that beast of Revelation 13:3. Yeah, go read it. Go read it. There ain't another man that's ever walked the planet that fits Revelation 13:3. Then read the rest of the chapter, and it'll tell you the mark of the beast is coming in 42 months. Now, I'm not saying that I know that Donald Trump is this man of Revelation 13:3. I'm just saying he's the only one who could be right now.
Dang, that is true. That is crazy. What do you guys think about that? Fighter Bryce Mitchell. Let me see what else I got in this here news feeds. Oh yeah, this was crazy. A 13-year NYPD veteran in the department's Internal Affairs Bureau was reportedly rushed to Fundación Valle del Lili Hospital in Cali, Colombia, after she was discovered unresponsive in her hotel room Thursday because she got a botched BBL surgery. Ladies, come on. Why? I mean, I've heard nothing good about BBLs. All I've heard about BBLs, guys, is that they smell. You know what I mean? It's not something you want to be part of, ladies. You know, just deal with the butt the Lord gave you, you know, or go do some lunges, some squats, get the booty back if you really need it that bad, but do not get a BBL. These things are dangerous, and it's proven. It's been proven. This is kind of funny. I just saw this. Jared Kushner. I don't really like Jared Kushner. Do you guys like him? Allegedly. Look at this video of these guys just getting booed in Israel.
Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
That is so hilarious. He wasn't expecting that. He just got booed right off the bat. He was like, oh, I'm not prepared for that.
To Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Okay. To Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah, that didn't work so well last time. This is in Tel Aviv. That is hilarious. Guys.
Okay. Let me just finish my thought.
Let me finish my thought, and please don't boo.
I was in the trenches, guys. Let me just finish my thought.
Guys.
I was in the trenches with the Prime Minister. Believe me, he was a very important part here.
That's hilarious, man. How to trigger a boo. And that did it. Let me see what else I got here for you guys. Korea. Not happy at all with us. Here's what's happening in your world. It's your world.
Many in Korea were surprised because our workers who went to the United States to help the US with its manufacturing renaissance received irrational treatment. This has also caused severe trauma for the workers as well, and I've heard that some workers do not want to go back. So, without taking measures to ensure the safety and rational treatment of these workers, there is a high possibility that factory construction in the US may be significantly postponed.
That's not good.
These workers are highly trained and talented people.
Yep.
But the experience of being handcuffed and detained in a foreign country is not only traumatic and unbelievable for the workers, but also for their families.
Right.
Unless we completely resolve this issue, I believe that they will not want to return.
That is terrible, you guys. See, that's just like you're messing with your neighbors, man. You're crapping on your neighbor's lawn. I don't understand why we're acting like this. South Korea, I love South Korea. I have a lot of South Korean friends. Why are we doing this? It makes no sense at all. It's so crazy. This was terrible. Did you guys see Cam Scadaboo's injury? Dude, it was so bad. I love Cam Scadaboo. You guys don't know, he is just a fire, man. He's just a fire hose, man. He's the guy who will just go head on into somebody. And I was just watching somebody on TikTok who was saying that Cam Scadaboo will not last long because he plays so hard. He puts his head into everything. He needs to know when to go out of bounds. And sure enough, boom, he gets hurt. You can't put that out into the universe. But I hope it's not a career ender, but it does not look good. But poor Cam Scadaboo, pray for me. I love that last name, Scadaboo. Scadaboo feels like what I did to those two girls back in college. Anyway, I'm digressulating. Jeez, I'm sorry about that. Also, guys, welcome to the Diddy Dome. Yes, Sean Diddy Combs, guys. There is some latest on the Diddler. If you care to hear, they are saying that Diddler's sentence with good time is around 3 years now. It's not the 4 years, 50 months because you have to take off the 12 months. So it's a little bit less, but people and the word on the street is that Donald Trump is going to pardon Diddy. Now, I've been saying this every day. I don't think it's going to be a day that we know. I think they're going to wait till these Epstein files drop. And when they need a cover, that's what they do with the media, if you guys haven't noticed. They distract us with 3i Atlas. They distract us with Diddy. They distract us with Cardi B. They distract us with these court cases or drama that they don't care about. It doesn't really affect their money. All right. But this affects their money. Epstein affects their money. If this list comes out, and what happened? I just don't get it. What happened? Dan Bongino, Cash Patel, their whole podcast was all about the Epstein files, and now they're quiet. They are silent as a deadly. All righty, and lastly,
hey, I want to let y'all know.
We saw this, dude. Anyway, this was good, guys. I really appreciate you. I'm gonna be getting out of here, but real quick, I gotta call my guy Oscar back. You guys know. Let me see if he answers. Maybe we'll get some predictions about the LA Dodgers. He happens to be an expert on the LA Dodgers. Oscar?
Hey, thank you for calling, but I can't come to the phone right now.
Anyway, I am predicting that the Dodgers have a very strong game tonight. I think they're going to win. I think we're going to do it. We have to. We need Ohtani to come out strong. We need Freddie Freeman to come out and do some big plays. I'm going to go down on the block and check it out. Thank you guys all for this. This was a wonderful little half hour of power, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 5 Eastern Standard Time. Secret Service am out. Samson for president of YouTube.
Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?